at the tassel on the curtain. It's a multi-million-dollar curtain, and you'll see, oh, that's the inspiration for that tassel. It's just like literally a piece of Italian art.
Wow. Okay, well, speaking of Italian art and what they are truly known for, we're going to talk about the Byzantine. If there was ever an opportunity to own the aspirational Byzantine link or that kind of beaded and, yes, it is right here. We've right here, right now at the best value. I have no idea how this was made possible. We're not asking any questions. We're just going with it, and I'm loving it. $22.90. So your choice. So of course, the beautiful that I always explain Byzantine. It's always been one of the nearest and dearest expensive, you know, fancy links to me, and I'll explain why, because I actually had the opportunity to watch them create this in Italy in one of the famous factories by hand, and it just blew me away.
I think we have a video of that too. If you...
Yeah, and I always think of it as like gold. If you can crochet gold, look, by hand. You could do a Byzantine design, which, yeah, it's not many people in the world can.
Can I tell you, one, I couldn't do it, and two, I'd go crazy in 5 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. So tedious, and yeah, right? Every little nook and cranny, and so many individual steps, and then the ultimate reveal, it's just, it will take your breath away. That woven look, it's a real true treasure. It's like we said, it's one of the most impressive fancy links in the world.
But you see, like, every step, every one of those 6 rings that's in every link has to be soldered closed. Look at how much detail goes into this. And then you see that we have a clearance price on this of $22.90, and you're like, how on earth is that possible?
Right.
Well, I'll tell you how it's possible. Every now and again, we will go with one of our partners, and they will say to us, we made too many of something, and we need to liquidate the inventory. Would you like a deal if we give you all of them?
Right.
And we're like, okay, how much do you want? So that's what happened with these 2 bracelets. They gave us a deal.
I'll say.
We gave us a deal.
At the HSN price, not at what we're doing today, right? Yeah.
Then we found, well, we have just a few left, and it's time for us also at the end of the season to clear out our inventory. This is a normal retail thing you have to do. So we said, okay, let's sell them then at cost. So if you had a relationship with the factory, yourself, and you were able to buy millions of dollars a year from the factory, you might be able to buy this bracelet for $22.90 if you flew to Italy, which will cost you $1,000.
Right.
But because this is HSN and we have such power, and this is our fabulous fall preview, well, there you go. A few of you get to buy this at cost. That's like knowing the dealer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, even better, right?
Better,
it's all done for you, and it's shipped right to your house. And here it's HSN, you could possibly even be taking advantage of our flex option. It's under $6 to bring this home with your unconditional guarantee. Yeah, we won't repeat this. So let me go ahead. I know we're quite busy. I have fewer than 200 of that beaded design. Great weight, and it will self-adjust. You'll see how simply I'm just, you know, rolling it on and adjusting it to a 5.5-inch wrist to a 10-inch wrist. So that's another great feature. And this is that little mechanism that we always talk about. It's a box chain. It's a little pulley system, and there's a rubberized stopper in there. So once it's sturdy and stopped, it's not moving.
It's not moving. I call it the magic donut because it's as delicious as a donut in what it does, but it's magic. It has no calories.
Right.
And when you stop it, it stops. Now, I can actually get this bracelet over my giant farmer hands, and in fact, I might do that.
And what do you normally, what bracelet? Are you like a 10, 10.5?
Well, in a guy's size, my wrist size is an 8-inch.
Okay.
But my hand is like 12 inches. So you saw I struggled just a bit to get it over. My hands are huge. But I want you to see next to the 18-karat bracelet that I wear every day, how the color is exactly perfect. How I can add this to my stack with my lapis and with my Bellezza and my 18-karat gold, and it perfectly goes with everything that I have. Same thing with the Byzantine. So this price is literally like being related to the jeweler. It's almost like getting it for Christmas. You know, it's that good a deal. And in fact, if you know anybody who would appreciate these, I can't think of a better gift for the holiday time frame to tuck away. Because it looks like you spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It wears like you spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And it's Bellezza, so you know how special these are. What an extraordinary opportunity. If you're here, you're one of the lucky few.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And we're going to be putting a clock up on the screen. Last call on the beaded design. Here's the other thing I want to mention. You were watching the Byzantine be created. This has almost a box feel to the Byzantine, so it's incredibly dimensional. And yet, look at this. This is Italian craftsmanship. So fluid, so comfortable. I mean, you know without a doubt, as soon as you see this around someone's wrist, that's a Byzantine. That's a very impressive, expensive piece. More than half of the quantity has now been selected. Most of you, and listen, you can get one of each, and you're right about the price we originally offered for one. So layer them together like Kate has done, are taking advantage of doing just that, especially with the flex pay option, ×4, under $6. I mean, what a treat. If you're getting 4 of these, okay, think about that. So 4 times 20, oh, here I go. Why would I even do this then? No. Let's say 5. Let's say you're buying 5.
Let's get 5. Otherwise, you're not going to get that $20 off.
Exactly.
I know where you're going.
You could get $20 off with the HSN charge card. So that's pretty impressive.
So that makes one almost free.
Right. I mean, this. All right, Beaded just sold out.
Okay.
Byzantine only, and looks like we probably have the last of the quantity in the Byzantine already. So, yeah. With everyone, they're telling us in the ordering process in this final 30 seconds, we may have about 200 of these left. I hope you're able to grab yours. You will be so impressed. Stamped Italy. And one more time as we're counting backwards, what exactly is Bellezza? I want to always answer that for you because it's unlike any other jewelry line we've ever done or that I've ever seen, quite frankly. And I know you would say the same, Paul.
I would say we're the only ones in the world that do it the way we do it. Bellezza is crafted from pure bronze, the metal of sculptors and artisans for millennia. And then we marry it with 18 karat gold. And the effect is jewelry that looks like solid gold jewelry. That's what it looks like.
Right.
Because bronze is such a substantial metal, it feels like solid gold jewelry. But it's also a choice that we make. We can make earrings as light as air, and we can break a bracelet feel like it's solid gold.